You're stressed right now, aren't you? Not because something bad is happening right now, but because you're thinking about next week, or last month, or that thing you said in 2019 that keeps you up at night. Your brain is time traveling, and it's killing you. I've watched humans do this for decades. Let me explain why you need to knock it off. All right, pop quiz. Right now, this exact second, are you in danger? I guess the answer is no, right? You're watching a rubber chicken explain things. Then why does your body feel like there is? Here's what's happening. Your brain lives in three places. The past, where you replay every embarrassing thing you've ever done. That text you shouldn't have sent, that job you didn't get, that relationship that ended. The future, where you imagine every terrible thing that might happen, that deadline, that bill, that conversation you're dreading. And the present, where you actually exist, you're never there. Now, I'm a rubber chicken. I've been one since the late 80s, and let me tell you, humans have been doing this the entire time. Every generation thinks they invented anxiety. You just have smartphones now. Here's the thing your brain doesn't understand. To your brain, same thing. When you're lying in bed catastrophizing about next week, your body thinks you're being chased by a bear right now. Heart rate up, cortisol flooding your system, full fight or flight mode, over something that isn't happening. Wild, right? See, your stress isn't about reality. It's about the stories you tell yourself. That third one, that's the only real one. But nobody lives there. There was this philosopher, Alan Watts, dead now, but he said something smart. I'll show you in a second.
There is no problem of life. Life not a problem. We see it as nothing but problem.
Wow! Right? Hope you like the holy sanctuary chanting monks in the background. I added it myself. Look, I get it. I've been stuck in enough places to hear people say, but I have real problems. Yeah, you do. But here's what I've learned from decades of listening to humans complain. Most of your suffering isn't about what's happening now. It's about what might happen. Or what did happen. Neither of which you can do anything about. You're suffering in advance. Or suffering in retrospect. But you're not actually in danger. You're just thinking about it. Okay, Squeaky, you're probably thinking, that's great, but I have real responsibilities, deadlines, bills, a job I hate, student loans from a degree I don't use. First of all, that degree thing, everyone does that. I've heard that regret since the 90s. I'm not saying ignore your future. I'm saying there's a difference between planning and worrying. See the difference? One is productive. The other is just rehearsing disasters that probably won't happen. Fun fact, 85% of things people worry about never happen. I heard that in the therapy waiting room in 2003. Still true. So here's what you actually do with this information. 1. When you catch yourself spiraling, ask, am I in danger right now? If the answer is no, you're just time traveling in your head. Come back. 2. Ground yourself. Look around. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch. I know it sounds like hippie nonsense, but your brain needs a circuit breaker. This is it. 3. Do the next small thing. Not all the things, just the next thing. Can't write the whole essay? Write 1 sentence. Can't clean your whole room? Put away 1 item. Can't fix your whole life? Take a shower. Present action beats future worry every time. And 4, remember, you've survived 100% of your worst days so far. Your track record is perfect. Whatever you're worried about, you'll probably figure it out. You always do. Now, you're probably wondering, how does a rubber chicken know about Alan Watts and existential philosophy? There was this one time I ended up behind a couch. Some kid won me at a carnival. Classic ring toss. Played with me for about 10 minutes, then got bored and threw me back there. Standard. Now, the family that owned this couch, they had philosophy night. Every week, the dad and his college-age son would sit there and listen to lectures, philosophy podcasts, Alan Watts recordings, Dead Stoics, the whole catalog. And I was stuck back there, in the dark, with the dust bunnies and lost remote controls. Could have been weeks, could have been months. You lose track of time when you're wedged between furniture. But I listened. What else was I gonna do? And honestly, after decades of being a toy, you start to notice patterns. Humans stress about the same things over and over. Different people, same problems. Different era, same anxiety. Every generation thinks they're the first to figure out that life is hard. You're not. But maybe you can be the first to stop suffering about it in advance. So yeah, that's how a rubber chicken knows about existential philosophy. Stay in the present. Or don't. I'm a toy. But I've been around long enough to know most of what you're worried about isn't real. Subscribe if you want more unsolicited wisdom from a rubber chicken who's seen some shit. I've got decades of this stuff.